Hey guys, you'll have to excuse the loud whining noise. I've been slaving away trying to get this car prepped and ready for retro rides next weekend. I thought I'd try and get some. I'd moved the header tank for the charge cooler, which is done, and it's bleeding a lot better than it was, so I'm happy with that. Pump's all working fine. I thought I'd get the water injection working just for a bit of headroom, so that I didn't have to worry too much. Just for safety's sake, really. But it appears we have an issue. The ECU's always been a little bit strangely behaved when I have checked out the. Let's see if we can get everything in. So when I've been checking out the charge cooler pump, that works fine. When we do the water injection pump, it makes this noise. I'll put you in the car so you can hear it a bit better. Now, I thought that maybe was the way that the pump was loading, something like that. But the thing is, if I unplug this one down here, wiggle wiggle my fingers, it does exactly the same thing, loaded or unloaded. Okay, so that is on part of the ECU called the H bridge. So we've got two H bridges, one which runs the drive-by-wire and the charge cooler pump, and one which runs the water injection pump, also the injector, and they're both on winding 2. Turn that one off, and also H bridge 2A, which runs the water injector just here. Where are we? See, there it is. Switch it on and off. We got nada. So I think that I have an issue with winding 2 on the H bridge. Winding 1 works absolutely fine. Drive-by-wire, water injection, charge cooler pump. Winding 2, water injection system, nup. So this is a bit of a conundrum because we've got a week left. So what I need to do now is get in touch with the manufacturer, or probably the supplier, to be honest, this week, and see whether or not, see what we can do, see whether or not we might be able to get an ECU sent across. So calling out to Road Race and Rally Engineering and also ECU Master to see what we can do with this one. I mean, I've been through the wiring in detail, because of course I always assume that I'm the one at fault first, but everything's clean. We've got good grounds, we've got no issues with the any of the feeds, no issues with any of the relays. I swapped all the relays around. So I'm concerned. Main concern is because the drive-by-wire system runs off this as well. Is safety maybe? I don't know. I mean, it's been fine, and I don't think anybody else is having any issues. Hopefully it's just an issue with the my particular ECU. Otherwise, I mean, I've been through the system with a fine-tooth comb, trying to make sure that all of the kinks are worked out. I've been out and I've tested the... So I can get down here. Been out and I've tested all the turbo joints and things. We haven't got any issues now. It's all working quite nicely. I haven't got any leaks. Titanium K-nuts are good, so I'm happy with all of that. I've been through underneath the car pretty carefully as well. I don't know whether or not we can see much under here, but oh yeah, we can see the new downpipe setup. Cut out just then, but yeah, with the downpipes all good. Just been through sealing things up, making sure that everything is as it should be and working. Interior wise, all the wiring is much neater than it was. I've got all of my where are we? I've got my warning signals all sorted. We've got dipper main beam as well, so that's working properly. All of the lights and stuff are still doing the do, which is wicked. Yeah, just the wiring is, I don't know if you can see much in there because it's pretty dark, but all of the wiring things is loads tidier than it was. So we're getting close, really. I need to jack up the back and try and see whether or not we've got, we're just basically doing nut and bolt check. nut and bolt check, make sure that's all good. Like to sort out the fuel gauge. That's still not working. A few other bits and bobs, but all in all, it's pretty cool. I wonder if it'll do the 4-hour drive. Cheers, guys.